It's been a day of hectic political developments, even as we await what happens vis-a-vis Arvind Kejriwal in the Rouse Avenue court in the national capital. The Congress that has been crying foul over its accounts being frozen today gets no relief from the High Court. The court not finding any merit in its application. I would see if we can cut across to our team tracking that story, and Bhavtosh was there getting us more details of what has happened so far. Remember, Bhavtosh, if you can hear me, does this mean that there clearly is no merit in the kind of allegations that the Congress has been, putting out? They questioned the timing. They said so close to the Lok Sabha elections, our accounts are getting frozen. We are being targeted because this government does not want an equal level playing field. This is exactly what we heard from Rahul and Sonia Gandhi yesterday. Okay, I think we've just lost that phone line right now with Bhavtosh, but we'll get him back, and also Priyank, who's tracking what happens vis-a-vis Arvind Kejriwal. But let's quickly rewind to what happened 24 hours earlier. This is the Congress raising that charge and that bogey that democracy is dead in the country, and they said we are being unfairly targeted.
Effort is underway by the Prime Minister to cripple the Indian National Congress financially. Funds collected from the public are being frozen, and money from our accounts is being taken away forcibly.
It has been orchestrated to cripple us in the elections. The idea that India is the world's largest democracy is a lie. It's a complete lie. There are institutions in this country that are supposed to protect the democratic framework. You're being robbed of your constitution, you're being robbed of your democratic structure, you're being robbed of the entire architecture, and everybody's just quiet.
सभी के पास समान रूप से संसाधन हो, ये नहीं कि जो सत्ता में है उनका रिसोर्सेस पर मोनोपोली हो। किसी भी लोकतंत्र के लिए निष्पक्ष चुनाव अनिवार्य होता है, एसेंशियल।
आप सोचिए, सीताराम केसरी जी के जमाने का 1994-95 की असेसमेंट ईयर का नोटिस अब हमारे पास में आया।
Okay, Priyank is also joining us live. Priyank, even as you're standing by outside the Rouse Avenue court, and we will know what happens to Arvind Kejriwal in just a moment, but 24 hours earlier, when you had the Congress raising this bogey saying democracy is in danger, our accounts are being frozen, we are being targeted because Modi is running scared of us, they get no relief from the courts.
Yes, certainly. And Rahul Gandhi himself came out and in public, and Sonia Gandhi was sitting right next to Rahul Gandhi, and both the top leaders of Congress party were, putting allegations on the government that it's because of the dictatorial nature of present government. Their funds are not being released, and even if the funds are released, then it will be very difficult for them to carry out the campaign, the kind of booking they had to do for the campaign on media platform. So Rahul Gandhi himself gave a hint that even if the accounts are being released, there's nothing which is going to happen in the case. So Congress party was very well aware about the fact that they are not going to get any kind of larger relief from the court, looking at the kind of paperwork which could have been shown to them by the legal counsel. So it's a very clear politics of optics, where the political parties keep on blaming each other, but they know it for the fact that if the documents are there, if the paperwork is clear suggesting that something wrong has been done by a particular individual, then certainly it is difficult for them to actually justify in their heart. Arvind Kejriwal was not the one who had signed the paper in the excise policy case. He was not the one who was there as an excise minister of the state, but he knew that since his party members, the close rate of Arvind Kejriwal, were getting ill-gotten money, and they were said to be the one who were the right and left hand command of Arvind Kejriwal. Certainly, one point of time, the ED will come to him. That was the anticipation, because of which he did not allow anyone to become the chief minister. And imagine the Delhi being a capital of the state will not have a chief minister